Hey, what's going on, man? My Lakers won today, so how the league looking like for y'all, man? How y'all? Because honestly, since the last time we spoke, obviously Golden State's been looking good. They beat the Lakers last time before the last time we spoke, but ultimately like playoffs about to start. How y'all feel about y'all's like respective squads though?
So is my respective squad
The
still the
Clippers,
Clippers?
yes, nigga.
It ain't the Spurs, you know that. Not for this.
Well, I feel great.
Y'all been good too, honestly,
Nah,
lately.
like post All-Star break, we definitely taking it to another level as well too. We've been getting some quality wins against quality teams as well too.
Yeah.
Tyler's really done a great job at shortening the rotation. Kawhi is obviously like the biggest concern, but I have to have a mindset that everyone's going to be healthy until proven otherwise too.
Yeah.
James Harden's been way more efficient,
He's
which I've
like
been
turning
impressed
the
with.
clock back, honestly.
Yeah, I'm impressed with that as well too. Norman Powell's still been a bit up and down, but we've been pretty cohesive as well too. So I like our chances. Obviously, if in an ideal situation, I would like to have the 7th seed so we can smack up Houston. So that would be ideal because I'm not trying to go up against OKC, but
Uh-huh.
it's gonna be tricky when the play-ins come because it's one and done. So
Yeah.
we're gonna see what's up. But I'm feeling very very optimistic. But like I said, the biggest thing is just injury concern because we have our number one option. We have a great supporting cast. I think we got some good amount of two-way players. Zubac's been playing really good. We have one of the best coaches in the NBA. So we'll see if we can run the table. Yeah. What
For
about
sure.
what about? I guess your team, Lakers,
I mean, look, man,
Cavs.
I'm a LeBron fan. I'm a LeBron fan first through and through, and then we're gonna head back to the Riverwalk with San Antonio when he hang it up. But in the meantime, I am a Laker fan. Honestly, man, it either looks really really good with the Lakers or it looks bad. I feel like there's not really an in between with them. They either got it going where Austin, Bron, and Luka clicking on all cylinders, and they got 85 points between the three of them, or they have a bad shooting night, or Luka's just yapping at officials. But right now, just got done with a really good win on the road to Oklahoma City. We play them again on Tuesday, so I think we had to split those games to kind of tie up the 3 seed going into the playoffs. And obviously, right now it's like a gridlock between like 3 and 8 seed in the West. Like, so I feel like they had to win tonight, and then I think they can lock up the next 3 games after they get done with Oklahoma City. But I really like our lineup when it's Braun, Luka, Austin, DFS, and Gabe Vincent.
So Bron playing the 5.
Well, usually Dorian's the 5, or at least on defense, he's been guarding the 5s.
Yeah.
But I like it just because from that standpoint, you got at least 2 plus defenders in that lineup, and everybody really is stretching the floor in that situation. And Dorian being catch and shoot, and Gabe being catch and shoot, is really like been hitting that like that corner 3-pointer really well and playing good to solid point of attack defense too. I think ultimately the only situation is just what'll happen in the Western Conference Finals if they do match up with Oklahoma City. How I feel is I don't know if because I'm a firm believer that good offense beats great defense. Like I've seen that enough times to kind of really hang my hat on that and feel confident in that. And I also just don't know if, from Oklahoma City standpoint, if Jalen Williams is going to play good enough to beat Bron and Luka 4 times. So I feel good in that and saying that to get them to the finals, but in a situation with Boston, I don't know if I can see it yet. So that's where I'm at with the Lakers, and I feel good. Like I said, when it looks good, it looks good. But if not, then I could definitely see them losing to Boston. So that's where I'm at.
You think y'all gonna for sure lock up the 3 seed? Because I'm looking at the remaining games, and y'all got the Thunder again on Tuesday, so that should be a really good game. Isn't it OKC too? Then you got the Mavs. Mavs have been winning a little bit since AD came back. Rockets, obviously, they're the 2 seed. Trailblazers, they be supposed to be blowing games, but be winning games. So I don't know what they're doing.
It's weird.
So
Yeah.
you see yourself like realistically like winning out.
Yes, because they have a lot of the tiebreaker scenarios too. They have the tiebreaker with Denver, and they have So long as they do win out, they'll have the tiebreaker with Golden State because they'll be the division leader.
And what I was about to ask you too. So obviously you said you guys are kind of up and down. Do you feel like that's more so attributed to like Rudy coming back in the lineup and LeBron missing time coming back in the lineup and trying to figure things out?
I think it's solely based on the just whether or not Luka has a frustrating outing or not, and if he's because that is infectious in a way.
His temperament.
That and just like the complaining overall, because Austin will do it, Bron will do it, and then if they doing that, then they don't have any mind on the game plan. And I also feel like, NBA offenses, they obviously do a lot of freestyling, but I feel like the Lakers kind of get caught in that. But when they're running their sets, like the ones that JJ really like fucks with, has confidence in, they look good and they can get their shots off well. So hopefully they can kind of continue to do that and trust in that. But yeah, we'll see. I think, like I said, I trust them in every series except for with Boston.
I'm not mad at it. I mean, the West is wide open, so only time will tell. Moving on over to the Eastern side of things, the Detroit Pistons side of things. How you feeling, brother?
I honestly feel really good. It looks like we're gonna be playing either the Knicks or the Pacers in the first round. And honestly, those are two matchups that I think we can win. The Pacers series, I would actually probably pick us as the favorite. I wouldn't say we were the favorite in the Knicks series, but I definitely think that's a series that we could also pull out. But yeah, no, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm feeling good. We're in the playoffs. We got a top 5 seed locked up, and we were on a 28-game losing streak last year. So I don't think that's probably ever happened. Also, because the 28-game losing streak has only ever happened one other time anyway. But to go from that to that is really, really insane. So
it's like you look at the squad and like it don't on paper it don't look crazy, but it's working.
I mean, when you have Cade is gonna be at least a second team All NBA. I've literally heard some guys talking about him being first team All NBA. So like when you have that level of talent, and he's not LeBron level, but I'll compare him to that, and just that you've seen when you have that type of like a talent and you just put the right, like he has shooters around him now, he has guys who can rebound, guys who can play defense, other playmakers, like you can build a good team off of that.
And it helps that he can shoot too.
Yeah.
A lot of these point forwards, they be sometimes very streaky. So yeah, he's turned into a great 3-level scorer, bruh. It's gonna be interesting because you already know like there's gonna come a point in the series where they're just gonna try to take the ball out of his hands as much as possible. So I want to see who's gonna be that other person that steps up.
It's if he passes it to either Tim Hardaway or Malik Beasley,
And then Durant was the one that got hurt beginning of the season?
No, Ivy. So he potentially might be back, they said. So
for playoffs?
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm not bringing him back. Because when he get hurt, super early in the regular season?
Super early.
Was it ACL? Or?
No, he broke a bone in his leg.
Oh, damn. I mean, yeah, we'll see. Because it's like, this is pretty much what you guys have right now. Because like moving forward, you're not going to have a shitty pick. So knowing that you guys are somewhat of a small market team is just like, y'all either got to get a diamond in the rough or try to make trades for an all-star level player. But, I mean, how satisfied are you with, including him, obviously he got injured, how satisfied are you with the young talent outside of the veterans?
I like all our young talent. I think it's crazy that they're at the level that they're at now and we're winning. Like, with the guys that we have, it would feel like we were still maybe a year or two away. So that just makes me even more excited about, like, okay, if they're contributing to winning right now, I can't imagine what year 3, of Oscar Thompson is going to look like, especially he started this year off dealing with, or coming off, like, the blood clots. So it took him a while to get up to speed. Then you also have Ivy, who looked really good before he got injured. Ron Holland has had a lot of nice moments this year. And honestly, my only thing is I don't really like Duran as our starting center. But even if he improves or if we somehow, just kind of shore up even just the backup center spot, I think that'd become crazy.
Do you see any of the fucking bad boy Pistons shit hurting y'all in some situations in the playoffs?
Like losing their composure?
Yeah.
I mean, you just got to worry about Isaiah Stewart, goofy ass.
Yeah, I mean,
Which could be an issue on some Draymond shit.
I was gonna say at the same time, it's like Draymond, where it's like it can hurt you and help you, you know. So I think that's just kind of what comes with it, but that's also what makes the team the team.
Yeah.
I feel like you have to, especially when you're a young ass team like they are, you kind of have to have some type of identity.
Yeah. And stick up for yourself and your teammates too.
Yeah,
I want to see y'all play the Pacers so James Johnson can whoop his ass.
I don't know. I don't know.
That would be crazy.
Isaiah Stewart is the one person, like, he's just so crazy. You seen he was literally rushing at LeBron.
Yeah, that was
like,
so wild.
Yeah,
that was so wild.
So I don't know.
Calm down, fella. Calm down.
So many niggas stepped in front of him and it didn't matter, bro. That
Did
shit
not
was so wild.
matter. Bleeding and everything.
Man, that's nuts. Well, we gonna see what's gonna happen because, like I said, it's less than 5 games left in the plan. So can't wait to see exactly what playoff matches we have so we can break that down as well too.